I would just put a whole blur of blocks.
It's no surprise with the millions of dollars spent every year on NBA players' contracts and sports endorsements, these players have a lot of freedom when it comes to how they want to spend their money and the way they want to settle into their new luxurious lifestyles. And today, we'll be diving into the well-off but modest lifestyle of three-time world champion and now center for the Denver Nuggets, JaVale McGee, with details on who he is, his net worth, and how he spends his millions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe with the channel notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos that we post. So who is JaVale McGee? Born and raised in Flint, Michigan, McGee seemed destined for basketball stardom with the titles that his parents held in the sport prior to him being born. His mother being an Olympic medalist for women's basketball and his father being a part of the University of Illinois basketball team. Graduating with a 4.5 GPA and honors, JaVale McGee went on to University of Nevada with a scholarship to pay as their starting center. Then in 2008, McGee was drafted by the Wizards and signed to a $2.4 million deal to play for their team in the NBA. Later, he went on to play with some of the biggest teams such as the Philadelphia 76ers, the Golden State Warriors, and the Los Angeles Lakers before being traded to his now present team, the Denver Nuggets, as their center. With many assets coming from contracts ranging from the $2.4 million contract with the Wizards to the $8.2 million two-way contract with the Lakers and sneaker endorsements from Nike and Bape, McGee's net worth is valued at $14 million. While the net worth of $14 million may seem low when compared to his other teammates such as Nikola Jokic and Paul Millsap, McGee seems to live a very humble life that wouldn't require a multi-millionaire's budget even though he is one. We will now be transitioning into the segment of the video where we look at McGee's lifestyle and how he spends these millions every year. Many NBA League and JaVale McGee fans may be interested in learning how McGee stays physically fit and active to be able to play for the league for almost 13 years now. As most athletes would say, great bodies are made in the kitchen, not in the gym, and McGee would certainly testify to that statement with his history of being a vegan since 2015. In an interview with GQ, McGee mentions that he went being a vegan for a couple months just to lose weight immediately, but didn't completely transform his eating habits until 2018 when he wanted to really commit for the moral aspect of it. McGee states that when he started shedding off the bad fat from his first 2 months of being a vegan, this motivated him to continue and also find other positive aspects of veganism that would eventually completely alter his eating habits. Clearly, with the improved agility and swift nature of McGee's play on the court after converting, McGee has changed his lifestyle for the better. He has even dived into the world of investing as he invests in many vegan startups like Beyond Meat and Outstanding Foods, encouraging others to try out these vegan alternatives themselves. So what does McGee do for physical activity besides the obvious practices and games that he plays during NBA season? What does McGee do during his off seasons? There are numerous YouTube videos that detail McGee's off season, workout plans from using both free weight and machine weights at the gym to do cardio and footwork drills on the basketball courts. However, it seems that McGee is much more concerned with staying lean instead of bulking due to the importance of speed on the court rather than muscle. Paired with his vegan diet, McGee is definitely a player that is known for his dedication to perfecting his body's endurance and stamina. Outside of the court, McGee's personal life definitely contributes to his lifestyle more with aspects such as his family, friends, and hobbies. To start off, we'll be looking into McGee's living situations and homes that he has bought during his time with the NBA. In 2015, the year that McGee's first contract ended with the Denver Nuggets, that was valued at $44 million, and then signed with the both 76ers and Dallas Mavericks, McGee bought a mansion valued at $2.4 million, which resided in Encino, Los Angeles. From earning more than $44 million in 1 year to then spending only $2.4 million on his first house, this was one of the many examples we will see of McGee's modest spending habits when compared with other NBA players. 5 years later, McGee went on to sell that house for $2.5 million. While McGee is a very successful, renowned basketball player on court, he's also a caring and loving family man off it. With his current partner since 2015, Giselle Ramirez and McGee have a daughter named Genevieve Gray McGee, who is now 5 years old. Through McGee's vlogs back in 2020, the family seems to be very close and share many family memories with each other, such as taking trips to Disney World to having the family fly out to support McGee at the Western Conference Finals. With such a close-knit family, it isn't hard to see why McGee would rather spend money on day trips and vacations and Rolexes and expensive cars like other younger players in the the NBA. McGee also has hobbies that are prevalent in his daily personal life, and one of them would be video games. Within McGee's gaming content on his YouTube channel, he seems to enjoy many first-person shooter games such as Call of Duty Warzone and Fortnite. While playing these games, he mentions and features streams of him playing with former teammates, Kenneth Theriot, and other players in the NBA such as Hassan Whiteside, center for the Sacramento Kings, and Devin Booker, Phoenix Suns. It's clear why these videos usually do very well on McGee's YouTube channel, since it's fun to watch celebrity basketball players interact outside of the court and seem like just regular people. If you aren't satisfied with the number of gaming videos that McGee has on his YouTube channel, then you're in luck to know that McGee also has a Twitch channel where he posts unedited gaming streams with his friends as well. With 10k followers on Twitch compared to the 600k subscribers on YouTube, it's clear to see that his Twitch channel is not as well known or kept up with. However, we hope to see more frequent posts from the superstar athlete in the future on Twitch. Another hobby that McGee likes to spend his time doing outside of basketball and video games is producing music. In 2020, Justin Bieber's album Changes was nominated for a Grammy, which included McGee-produced track named Available. While this was news to the world, music production was far from being a new hobby to McGee. McGee notes in a Forbes article that he has always loved producing music, helping friends make mixtapes in college. As McGee started to grow in the NBA and create valuable connections, one of them being Pooh Bear, Justin Bieber's producer, McGee started to work with Pooh Bear on the song Available that was soon used by Justin Bieber as another track on his 2020 album. While it doesn't seem that McGee seriously invests more money or time into music production, it's still a hobby that has shaped the way for McGee to interact and create relationships with other celebrities. Although McGee is a multi-millionaire basketball player, he seems to have a very modest lifestyle when compared to the cohort of his teammates and the league. Even just by watching McGee's YouTube channel, where he mostly vlogs and posts gaming content, McGee is seen doing very normal activities, which is why it's not hard to wonder why so many people like watching his videos, averaging about 200,000 per video on the channel and adoring comments asking McGee to come back on YouTube to vlog. If you still have some questions and would like to know more information on McGee's lifestyle, it would be helpful to check out his Life in the Bubble YouTube series, which is where McGee used to put up daily vlogs about his life in the NBA bubble. The concept is definitely an interesting hook for YouTube audiences, and McGee puts an effort to prove that basketball starlings can also be normal people as well. Behind the top 1% population salary bracket, a 13-year NBA veteran is a 33-year-old father trying to support his family through his job. There on his YouTube channel, you'll find more content surrounding his family, friends, gaming, and basketball games/conferences. While the channel is not as active as before, which may be due to the pandemic causing the NBA to suspend its 2019-2020 season and causing McGee to take a break, we hope to see more content from McGee as vaccines are being distributed and more places are opening up. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give this video a like. And if you did, dunk on that like button to see more content on celebrity lifestyles like this. Goodbye and stay safe.